I'm going to read to you today one of my favorite books. It's about a penguin, and his name is Tacky. And this book is written by Helen Lester, and a friend of hers, Lynn Munsinger, did all of the pictures for her. So the book is called Tacky the Penguin. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. Companions is another name for friends. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Odd means you're a little bit different. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How many toes does a fish have? Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could mean only one thing. The hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some purty penguins and we'll march 'em with a switch. We'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a huge block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him chanting, "We're gonna catch some purty penguins and we'll march 'em with a switch. We'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins, that's what's happening." "Penguins?" said Tacky. "You mean those birds that march so neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked. And he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? How many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." The hunters could not stand this horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps, rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough or tough. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect all hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. I Hopefully you like this story. It is one of my favorite ones about Tacky.